Hi, Bright Idea family. Welcome back to our channel. Listen, I want to take a second to ask you to do three things for me. If you are really enjoying this content and you're finding that this is helpful, I want you to like, subscribe, and share. Hey there, my queens. It's Dr. Rolanda Fabian with Rolanda's Bright Ideas, and today I am coming to bring you the top 5 AI tools that I find to be most helpful as a busy queen wearing multiple crowns. So if you are a queen who's wearing all those crowns, but you know better than to wear them all at one time, and you're trying to seek some balance in your life, and you want to know how you can do it and do it right, you're in the right place. All right. So I'm always talking to you about how important it is to have self-care routines, how important it is to tend to how you exist on all these different levels. If you don't know, look in the show notes. I'm going to link those videos there for you. But today I really want to focus on the things that can help you to organize your life and organize your time. There are AI tools that I invest in on a every monthly basis. The investments for these go out of my account, and the reason that I find myself investing in these things is because they have been so useful, so helpful for me. So I'm going to share them with you. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're back for another episode, welcome back. No matter if it's your first time or if you find this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you have other tools that you use that I don't mention today, make sure you put those in the comments, because the whole purpose of us doing this and being here is to help each other out, because we queens have to stick together. Okay, so queens, first tool that I'm going to talk about is something that you've been hearing about all over the place. And if you haven't been using it, get with the program, sis. It's ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool that is so helpful because it is great for generating ideas. You ever get stuck with what should we have for dinner, or what can we do this weekend, or you just have a quick question and you need help helping your child with their homework, or anything like that. What do you want to do for a date night, and so on and so on. Whatever you want to know, you can type that question into ChatGPT. Now, Chat is free. However, there is a paid version where you can get more. You can upload documents and it'll read things for you and help you organize your thoughts and everything. But if you are, wanting to just get the basics, I think the free version is going to be just as helpful. I was using the free version for as long as I can remember. The only reason I upgraded is because I started using some of the technology for my work. But if you don't necessarily need Chat GPT for your work or anything, and you just want access to the free version, or if you're not sure how to use it and you really just want to know more, I'm going to recommend that you get the free version, try it out, and if you find that it's useful, go ahead and invest in it. So the first one that I want you to try to help organize your busy royal lifestyle is ChatGPT. The next one I'm going to talk to you about is Notion. And I'm going to talk to you about two, because these two pieces of technology are very similar, but they operate a little differently. Let me just dive into it. So I needed a tool that was going to help me organize what's going on with each family member, stay on top of projects. You know how you just forget stuff? You can write a little sticky note, or you could put a note on your phone, but these two tools will help you to create a board that you can go to that has all the projects on it, that has it by name, you can color designate, you can just get so much more organized, and you have it all right there in one place, with all the information in one place. I mentioned the first one, it's Notion. The other one is Trello. I've seen these tools being used with businesses, but I found that these are tools that do the same thing for just your family. So if you are a person who needs to get more organization in your life, then you want to try to use Trello or Notion. Set up your boards, And you'll know what a board is once you actually go ahead and get into these tools. Set up your boards. You can set them up by a full family board. You can set them up by individuals, or you can set them up by project. It's up to you, whatever makes sense for your particular situation. And then you start adding those details. They have apps, right? There's an app for every piece of AI that I mentioned today, so you can have all that information on your phone. So some of the barriers people say, well, I'm always at my computer, and it just takes more time to set it up. Let me tell you, squash all that. Kill that noise, because that's not true. It's accessible to you because they're on your phone. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to set up. And the other excuse I hear a lot is it's too expensive. What I'm talking to you about, all of them have free versions. Now, you can upgrade if you want more out of the tool that I'm talking about, but you don't have to. You can use the free version, and the free versions are giving you just as much assistance that you would get with if you actually invested in the paid version of the product. Okay, so first one, ChatGPT. The second one was Notion, and the third one is Trello. Okay, those are your two project management, family management systems. The next one I want to talk to you about is the one I just said, Otter.ai. Now there's more than one, but Otter.ai is the one that I'm going to talk to you about today. So oftentimes when I'm in meetings at work, I wish I could just have someone taking the notes of what's going on in the meetings. I work in special education. I attend meetings with parents sometimes. I have other meetings that I do in business. But you know what I found? When I need to take notes, when I need to make sure that I'm capturing the essence of what we're discussing in those meetings, Otter.ai has done it better than I have ever done it. And so I love to use Otter.ai because it is my personal note taker. It captures the things that are being discussed. It organizes it into a nice template of notes and next actions. Anything we talked about doing, it already puts it in that next actions space. You may see it sometimes, want to join your meetings when you're in Zoom, but you don't have to have Otter join you in Zoom. You could just subscribe to Otter for just the things that you do even at home. So if you attend meetings, parent-teacher conferences with your child, or you and your husband are having a pretty discussion about something, and you want to make sure you capture the highlights of that, or if you're with your kid and you're talking with your kid about something, you want to set up some kind of new routine, it'll organize that for you. So Otter is great for not only capturing what's going on, but organizing the thoughts around it. And you can use it for work too. If you have a job where you're in a lot of meetings and you want to take notes during those meetings, instead of you trying to focus on taking notes, Otter can do that for you, and you can attend fully to the conversation that's happening and go back to Otter later on to see what was discussed and how everything was set up. So if you're looking for a way to track conversations, to track activities, to set up a follow-up, and I don't mean track in a bad way, I mean track to keep up with what's going on, Otter is great. And the cool thing is, once you get things through your Otter's notes, you can take those things and put them into your project management board. Things like Trello or Notion, if you're using Notion, right? If you need to expound on the things that were discussed, you can put it into chat. So these pieces of technology actually can work together, and working them together will help keep you not only on top of things, but help you excel in so many other things. One thing that I've found in using these technologies, these pieces of AI, once I started using them and found out how much more productive I could be and how much more I could get done with these, I went ahead and started using them all the time, really. So those are my top 4. The last one that I want to recommend to you is one you probably have heard of for ages, but if you're looking for something to help you with organizing your meal times, like one of the questions we talk about in our family all the time is what's for dinner. How many times have you heard that question? And everybody expects us to know the answers. Why? Because we're queens. We got to know what's for dinner every night? I don't know. But they expect us to know. What I will say is I have come across this app called Mealime. 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 Mealime is a great app for helping you to figure out what's for dinner. What's for lunch and what's for breakfast. You can go ahead in there and plan out all the meals for your family. Make sure your shopping list is complete. Get everything that you need. That way, you know what? If you have services like Walmart Plus, or you have services like Publix, see, I work from home and I don't have time in my day to go run and do all this shopping. What I can do is I can plan out what we're having, get my list together, take that list, put it into my shopping cart, and have Instacart or have Walmart Plus shop for me and deliver it to me, so that I can make sure everything is here, so that when I'm putting those meals in my crock pot or in my oven, because if you know me, you know I don't like to stand over the stove, so that way I can have healthy, fresh meals for my family, get all the things that we need without me having to take the time and go do that. The whole name of the game is about doing everything that you need to do, but doing it in a smarter, more productive way. As queens who are caretakers, we're entrepreneurs, or we're professionals in the world, you know, we have all these other things, and we're trying to take care of ourselves on top of that. It can get to be a lot. So the things that I'm sharing with you are things to help you keep up your self-care without running yourself in the ground. You know, hire somebody to do all that shopping for you and deliver it to you. Believe me, it's well worth the investment when you can. Now, if you're a person who likes, like my husband likes his fruit a certain, you know, he wants this, it has to be this certain cut. Okay, that's fine if you're that person, but Mealime will still help you because you have it all planned out, so you're not in the grocery store trying to figure out what it is that you need. You got it all right there. And you know what I also like? You can put all that stuff in the shopping cart and still go pick it up. If everything checks out, you just go home. You don't have to spend the time walking through the stores. If you need to exchange something, well, you're already there, so you can just go ahead and exchange while you're there. It still saves you time. It's a win-win. So those are the tools that I use that are AI tools that I can have on my phone, that I can pull up and use anytime that I need to, but they 10x my productivity as the queen that I am in my family. Okay? All right, queens. Well, I'm going to let you go because I know you got to go so you can get these tools that we just talked about and get AI running in your life so that you can be the most productive person that you can be, and you can prioritize taking care of yourself and maximizing your time. All right, it was a pleasure talking with you today. I can't wait to figure out what else you want to hear about. And you know what? If you're using some tools that I did not mention today, please put it in the comments, because I might be able to put in some other tools that will help maximize my time. If you're using something out there, queens, that I didn't mention, and you find that it's making a huge difference in your life, put it in the comments so we all can take advantage of that, right? I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you the next time. Be sure to tune in, and you take care, best friend.